I think I've landed like 9 in the last 2 sessions, so we're well on the way to catching a 30-pounder. We haven't done it yet, but I've got 3 20-pounders to show you. So yeah, I'm just gonna slip the waders on, get them out. Let's do this. Thank you very much, mate. Come on! Oh my God, you are the man, Rob! Hi and welcome to our willen campaign.
And our objective is to catch a 30-pounder each out of this tricky Milton Keynes venue.
And this campaign is definitely filled with more highs and lows. Before we get into this vlog, I'm going to quickly talk you through all of the boundaries where you can and can't fish, because over the space of the last year or 2 they have all changed. So I'm going to do this like a traffic light system. I'm going to start with Portway Bank. Angling on Portway Bank is only available to members of the Beaches Syndicate, but to break it down for you, no angling. A section. Angling is allowed 24/7 between November 1st to Good Friday. No fishing for the rest of the year. See signs for limitation. And finally, this is the most important bit. Sections B, C and D. Angling is allowed on these sections all year round. For this next vlog, I've teamed up with my good friend and founder of the Creative Carpers, rig time specialist, Callum.
Hey guys.
2 weeks before we planned to start the campaign, we set about marking out the lake, finding clear patches, checking depths and deciding where our spot was going to be, because this part was important, because location is key and this is where we was going to be putting in all our time and efforts. So I don't know why I haven't actually been recording this part, but we have found a nice clear patch, or should I say Callum's found a nice clear patch. We think we've found the swim that we're going to be occupying for most of the sessions here. How many wraps was it? 18 3/4?
22 3/4.
22 3/4 wraps.
It's marked down in the book. And what we found out there is hard gravel and hard clay. There is weed out there, but I think it's much closer in to us than 22.5 wraps, so we're kind of fishing over the top of the weed. I don't think the weed's like a massive amount of weed, but there's definitely something a little bit stickier out there than just gravel or clay. That felt really hard, that drop. And again, if you look at the rod tip, as I'm pulling them in, yeah look, you can't, it's just soft, smooth bottom there. There's nothing out there. And that could be very, very low lying weed, but more than likely it's clay.
And now, having found the spot, it was time to start baiting up. We used marker sticks to make sure we was hitting the right distance and landing accurately on our new chosen spot. We clipped up the rods at 22.5 wraps and we piled the bait in, with Willen being one of Milton Keynes' harder park lakes and having plenty of nuisance fish and wildlife that could potentially eat the bait we was putting out. We had to make sure we piled enough bait in to get through to the carp.
first night on the willen campaign. We've ended up with, say what, about £18, £19
Yeah.
common. But look how nice he is. You know what I mean? Look at that, that's lovely, isn't it?
First ever session on willen as well, I might just add.
First ever session on willen. Obviously we put a lot of effort in over the last 2 weeks, so it's not just turning up here last night, we put a lot of effort in to get this fish. Hopefully this is what the campaign's going to be like. Just get this carp care in his mouth, because he's got a bit of a sore there. Always got to make sure you take care of the fish. But yeah, I think it's time to get him back in it.
Yeah, well done, mate.
Thanks, brother. There he goes. Still angry though, look, his dorsal's up. He's going off to sulk somewhere, isn't he? Well,
come on, bruv!
yes, bruv.
Yes!
Get in.
But now, very sadly, it is time to pack away. But till the next session, come on!
Yeah, we're back next Wednesday. Got a little bit of spot to put out today.
So,
And then again next Tuesday, because obviously the results speak for themselves. So we're going to make sure we keep up with that. And then 30s will be on the
cards no time.
They'll be on the cards in no time, mate, yeah. If we carry on like this.
Yeah.
Excellent. Absolutely brilliant. Buzzing.
First session of the willen campaign and you nailed one. I was absolutely buzzing for you, mate. Well done.
It just goes to show, obviously, coming down a couple of days before and putting some bait out with the size of the lake, you know, being as big as it is, I think
Preparation's everything.
yeah, you've got to put that work in to kind of get them over to you. So
And it really was the perfect way to start the session.
right place, right time, mate, I think.
Yeah, definitely. So in preparation for our next session, we was back down here on a Tuesday night, piling in the bait. Now the next session did start off really slowly, so I'm going to join in a little bit later on in the night. Oh my god. So we've literally just Callum has just literally put a carp in the sling, put the rod back out, and his rod's gone again. So what are you feeling like, mate?
Hard to tell at this point, I think.
Tired, excited,
Tired.
absolutely gassed. You want to just scream for a minute. Go on, bruv. Grab that rod, bruv.
bigger one of the two last night. £23 jet black common. And I'll just show you the other one. Around about £15.5. He is a bit crazy, he's a bit angry, he wants to go back to me. So.
I like it. Then this is the first carp of the Willen campaign, weighing in at £17. Check that out. It's jet black on top, really pretty. I love how dark his dorsal fins are. And to top it off, when I was landing this carp, my other rod tore off. Callum had to get involved, help me land it. Oh sorry, he actually landed it for me. So big up Callum. I'll quickly show you the other one. It's actually a little bit bigger than this one. It's actually a common. There you go. I think it was a touch over 19.
About 19.2.
19.2.
But to be fair, definitely my favourite fish of the session out of all of them. That one.
Yeah.
Look at it.
Nice, you're right. Just check that out. But I want to be as quick as I can sliding them back in. So we're going to get a quick couple photos. Come on!
Right.
And this is actually my favourite one of the session. When I've been looking at the carp in Willen, this was one of them in the hit list. Well, there you go.
If you let me walk away,
Come on!
then we'll lose it all. No. Who am I to let you
After that incredible session, it was less than 2 weeks before we went to France, where we took on loads of public and park lakes. So we decided to take the next week off and put all of our time, attention and effort into getting ready for the next mission in front of us, and that was Park Lakes, France.
Bring it on, mate.
Bring it on. We was in France for 8 days. We took on 6 different public and park lakes. We had a barbecue almost every night. We made some new friends, and even though we didn't land that exclusive French monster, we still had loads of fun, landing loads of carp, even working through the night in the pouring rain just trying to land that monster. But it didn't happen, time ran out. Thinking back to where we was and the places we fished and the whole experience, it was definitely a trip of a lifetime, and I can't wait to do it all again.
So when we got back from France, I had to take a couple of weeks off due to work commitments. I run my own company, so things built up while I was actually out in France, so I had to kind of miss out the next 2 sessions. Unfortunately, those were the best 2 sessions that was had on our whole campaign, so I'm actually pretty gutted that I missed them, but fair play to Richard. He did put the effort in, he come and fished it on his own, and he was well rewarded for it.
With Callum being out of the game for the next few weeks, I decided to carry on with the pre-bait. I was down the lake 4 times pre-baiting before my next session, and in the meantime I did actually do a day session. I took a walk down memory lane and filmed a vlog on the first lake that I ever landed a carp from, good old Wolverton Mill. And after that, and all the pre-bait I had put into willen, I was prepared for my next session. And what happened next was magical. I remember looking out at the lake, seeing all the dragon boats just being launched, with them all screaming and splashing around. And a big group of people just started out on a new massive inflatable, having loads of fun, sliding down the slide and causing loads of commotion. And I do wonder if it was a mix of me pre-baiting or all the commotion that was going on around the lake that actually pushed the carp over to me, got them feeding and all the bait I had been introducing, and just what held them there. Some might call this my red letter day. I like the sound of my champagne session, but whatever you want to call it, it was a session that I'll remember for the rest of my life. What we're going to call this half-hour fishing. Come on! This thing has just happened. I've just got double take on willen again. I only had one net with me. I've got a step-in helper who's just on the rod. Oh my god, she's big. He is big. So, it's all going on right now. This is the art of fishing. You wait so long for it, and then it just happens. I'm absolutely shaking. Thank you very much for being the cameraman. Very sorry about everything that's going on, but fish on! Thank you very much, mate. Yeah, this is real sweat.
It's almost worth going home.
It is.
Here for the night.
Yeah. We'll work in the morning. Tell the truth, I'm after £30 off. I want a whole can of now. Been down the last couple of nights sailing up.
How far are you fishing out?
This is real time, tripping over the net. Oh, she's only a baby after all of that hassle.
Yeah, you can feel her on the other end.
Whoa. Come on!
Happy days.
Yes!
That ain't a bad start, is it?
Thank you very much for filming that, mate. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, that's good. Cheers, mate.
That's all right. Well.
So after, do you mind being on camera?
No.
So big thank you to this gentleman right here. Was definitely not possible. There's a step-in cameraman, and in all that madness, we got one carp in a sling, one in the net, and one happy angler. Purnell Productions. Here we go then, after an absolute mental start to the session. I've got two to show you. The biggest going £26. I'm going to start off with the smallest, weighing in at £14. Let's fucking find her. Oh, she's gone. Here we go. I can't remember exactly what it is, £14 something.
12.
£14.12, so almost £15. There you go. Thank you. And then the biggest of the two going £26. To tell the truth, when she went in the net, I was thinking she's going 30. She's a big old lump. Check that one out. Come on. Right, last little look. Got a couple people watching, ready? Oh, there you go. £26. Yeah, pretty impressive. Yeah, if you want a picture.
My son can't fishes.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Can't tell him about them though.
He does lakes.
Yeah, come and join
No.
me. Are you sure? Oh, there you go. Let's just hope there's more to come. Come on! Come on! Yes! Number 3. So here we go then, we're on to carp number 3 of the session, and this has turned into an unbelievable session. We've only been on the lake a couple of hours, we've already had a double hookup, and we've just landed the 3rd carp of the session. It's not massive, It's not as big as a common I landed, a tiny bit bigger than a mirror, but yeah, check that one out. So yeah, I just need to keep on it, keep the bait on the spot. If the carp are in front of us, then just need to keep at it. So yeah, I'm just gonna let this one go, get my rod back out on the spot. There you go, mate. Come on! Okay, so after that complete madness of actually landing 3 carp in the first couple of hours, I am through the roof. I've got all 3 rods back on the spot. I've actually got the kettle on. I've introduced probably about another kilo of bait. I'm not being shy with the bait now. I know the fish are in front of me. I want to try and hold them there, and I want to try and catch as many as I can. I've had a quick look round the lake and I can't see any other anglers on the lake. So yeah, just apply the bait and keep at it. Keep your fingers crossed that a monster turns up. Let's just jump to the next scene. Hopefully it's me landing another carp. That would be cool. Okay, so now I'm actually talking to the camera. I'll fill you in on a little gap of what actually happened about an hour ago. So I was snoozing, my middle rod just tore off, but when I picked it up, there was nothing on the end, and it was the case of just having to plod it out in the darkness. So I wasn't too sure where that one's gone. And then I was snoozing, and this rod's tore off, and she's going for it. Oh, there we go, she's in the net. Okay, so we're on to carp number 4 of the session, and this is unreal. When I done my last willen campaign, if I caught a carp every 2-3 sessions, I was doing fantastic. To land 4 in a session, this is a session of a lifetime. I'm never gonna forget it. And I've got another banging common for you. I'm guessing she's about 17, 18 pound. I haven't actually weighed her. Check that out. So, sticking to the same tactics as what I'd done earlier, I'm just going to carry on introducing the bait. I'm probably going to put about another kilo out as they're in front of me. I want to try and keep them there. So yeah, come on. Yes!
When I'm with you, I am able to keep pushing my limits, and all the drive that I have, well, I'm going the distance.
And the dream session just keeps on getting better. Normally at this stage on pretty much any other lake, I would stop recording, but the facts are there are some big carp in here, and I wouldn't want to miss that magical moment. Every carp you land could be that 30-pounder I'm searching for. So, come on! Ooh. 20 minutes after landing that carp, I netted another 2 in quick concession. The battery on the camera did run out, and by the time I'd sorted everything out, it was already first light and I had 3 carp ready to show you. All of them being 20-pounders, And yeah, wider carp are still in front of me. I've put all 3 rods back out on the spot. I've ran out of bait. I literally put about another 4 or 5 boilies out. That's it. But I've literally got one to that pylon, one to the middle, and where is it? And then one to the other pylon. Which one's been doing the most fish? I couldn't tell you. I know this one over here landed like 3 in a row. So actually the action started off over this side, and then through the night it went that side. Now it's just come back to this side. So the action's been all over the place. So yeah, I'm going to get this carp out and quickly show you it. Last night's session was unbelievable. That's actually like 7 carp landed. 2 that I landed on my last session. I'm trying to think, the last willen campaign I done, I would be shocked if I caught more than 10 carp. I think I've landed like 9 in the last 2 sessions. So we're well on the way to catching a 30 pounder. We haven't done it yet, but I've got 3 20 pounders to show you. So yeah, I'm just gonna slip the waders on, get them out, and let's do this. Here we go then. This is the first of the 3 20 pounders I've got to show you. It's definitely the prettiest one of the whole session. It's a fully scaled mirror. I'm absolutely made up with this one. Check this out for an awesome carp. This really is a willen banger. Whoa, check that out. Quickly show you the other side as quick as I can. She's a big girl and I do want to get her back. There you go. I'm going to slip her back. I'm going to show the other 2 20s I've got. Yes! Here we go then. Last look at this absolute banging mirror. One down, 2 to go.
I am able to keep pushing my limits and all the drive that I have. Well, I'm going the distance.
So here we go then. What a mental session last night was, landing 7 carp, 4 20s. I'm going to quickly show you the lower 2 20s I caught. I can't remember the exact weights. I think one was 22 and I can't remember the other. But I'm going to start with the mirror because it's definitely the prettier of the 2. Not quite as pretty as that last mirror I just showed you, but come on, that one was real special. There you go, proper willen banger. Alright, quickly show you the common as fast as I can. I can get hold of her. There you go. Proper made up. What a session. And we've still got maybe 2 hours left. So, fingers crossed. Whoa! Common escaped. That was a common escape. Okay, so after that, they both done me. No way. Okay, fish on. I've literally just taken my waders off. I am drenched from putting them 2 20s back. And my rod just tore off again. I must be on the money. Okay, so just for anybody who's ever wondered how I take my photos when I'm out in the bank, anyone who's got a phone S8 or above, there's actually a setting on it where you can do voice activations. So yeah, watch this. And don't laugh at me. The key word is smile. 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 And that's how it's done. Just reminiscing on what actually happened last night. Oh, I still can't believe it. Landing 8 carp from Willen Lake in one session. That just doesn't happen. And now I need to go home. I'm probably going to run into loads of people and I can't tell them how well I done last night until this vlog goes live. So if you do see me walking about in the street and had a really funny look on my face or a big massive smile, this session's probably the reason. But what I'm going to do, I'm literally just going to enjoy my last of my coffee, pack away real slowly, and yeah, it's time to go home. So I guess I'll catch up with you on my next session. Bing. So after such an incredible session, definitely one that will stick with me for the rest of my life, I was so excited about how many carp I landed. I was back down there on the Monday and I piled the bait in. I actually introduced 5 kilos of the Scopex squid, and the next time I was pushing my barrow to the lake, I had no idea this was going to be my last time chasing a 30.
We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious, baby.
Yes! Okay, so after a mental session last week, I've been thinking so much about this session all day. I've been down all week putting in bait. It's been a very slow start to the session, but within the space of about half an hour, I've just netted 2. So I'm absolutely buzzing. Come on, 2 in the net, and yeah, I'm gonna show you them right now. Come on, I'm not even sure what the weights are, man. My heart is going. Oh! Oh! 31 pounds. So here we go then. After an absolute crazy session last week, I've been working hard all week, every opportunity. I've been down here introducing a little bit of bait because of I've never ever heard of willen fishing the way it did, and tonight it has been going off as well. Nothing as crazy as last week, but I have just landed 2 in a space of about half an hour. I've only weighed 1 and she went £31. Now this whole campaign is all about chasing a £30 plus carp, and I've done it on session number 4. I am absolutely speechless, but I'm going to start off with the smaller one of the 2. I call it smaller. I didn't actually weigh her with all the excitement of the other one. She weighing in, I'm guessing she's weighing in about £20, just scraping the mark. So yeah, check that out for a common. Right, now here we go. Soon as she went in the net, I knew she was big. Right. There you go. Oh, £31 of this willen wacker. Come on. I'm actually just going to show you the other side really quickly. Oh my God. We don't want to try and do anything funny. Oof, there you go. Come on. It feels like the campaign is just beginning, not ending. Yes! Come on! Okay, so keep this a secret, but I have been getting breamed out this morning. I think I've actually landed about 4 bream in the space of about 25 minutes. Every time I put a rod back out there, a different rod goes. Nothing crazy, just a couple of bleeps on your rod, like a middle finger, like, aha, I've breamed you again. So welcome to the morning after the night before I completed the willen campaign, and what completely slipped my mind, and I completely forgot to say, I've got no idea why, before I started this session and the whole campaign, my personal best actually stood at £30. Now last night I didn't hammer it, but I did break it, landing that carp of £31. I had no idea I was going to complete the willen campaign so quickly in 4 sessions. What 4 sessions they've been as well. I'm absolutely through the roof. But I guess a massive thank you for everyone who watched my video. I'm actually going to have to end it right here. I'm speechless. Massive thank you to everybody. Hope everybody has good luck when they're next on the bank. Until next time I'm on the bank, tight lines.
You did land a load of bream though, didn't you, mate?
Bream? There's no bream in willen. Middle finger like, aha, I've breamed you again. He is living the bream.